Your health and wellness is an important part of your general well-being. Don't take it for granted. This simply means that there is no better time to take care of your health other than now.
And removing the barriers to the healthy lifestyle choices that we make every day.
Evercare Hospital Lekki presents Smooth Health, a program dedicated to share insightful tips and information to live in a healthier and happier life, featuring qualified and professionally trained medical personnel
whose mission is to make the healthy choice the easy choice.
Tune in to Smooth 98.1 every Thursday at 5:15 p.m.
Smooth Health is powered by Evercare Hospital, Lekki, transforming healthcare in Nigeria.
Smooth Health on the Drive.
It's a global observation that helps raise people's awareness.
Insightful tips and information to live in a healthier and happier life.
How to prevent it, detect or treat it.
Smooth Health is powered by Evercare Hospital, Lekki, transforming healthcare in Nigeria.
If you didn't know, now you know.
This is Smooth Health on the Drive.
Smooth 98.1, love music, love life, and you are welcome to Smooth Health on the Drive right here on Smooth Drive. My name is Judith TV. It's going to be a very exciting show today, and if you've listened to the show since 4 p.m., I said that today we're going to be giving away, we're going to have a giveaway today on Smooth Health on the Drive. But first, I must introduce our guest and what we'll be talking about today. All right? So as always, to be part of the show, send us a WhatsApp message, 0809-444-0981. You can also call us up on 01448-9981 with all of your questions and to engage with us here in the studio. Of course, the number again is 01448-9981. Today, we're talking about kidney health. And to do that with me, I have Dr. Orolu Muyideen. I got your name correctly.
No, you didn't. It's actually Orolu.
Orolu. Orolu or Muyideen. Yes, is a consultant physician and also a nephrologist with a fellowship in internal medicine and there's a phone ringing. There's a phone ringing somewhere. There we are. So his interests are in general nephrology as well as critical care nephrology, management of kidney transplant recipients, and also skilled in kidney biopsies, vascular access placement and assessment, and renal replacement therapies. He's also a member of the International Society of Nephrologists, ISN, Nigerian Association of Nephrologists, ANAN, and the Transplant Association of Nigeria, TAN. And so today we'll be talking about kidney health. If you have any question today for our Dr. Orolu.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Dr. Muyideen. Yes, Dr. Muyideen. You can call us up on 01448-9981. Again, 01448-9981. Our first three callers today stands a chance of winning 10,000 naira worth of voucher. And I must warn you that the voucher is used for your first ever consultation at Evercare Hospital. So you can go there, and they're bringing world-class healthcare to Nigeria, to Lagos State, Nigeria. So, Doctor, let's get started, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So, tell us from your bio, you can tell who a nephrologist is, but tell us who they are and what role do they play in healthcare.
Okay, a nephrologist is a specialist physician who manages or treats people with hypertension and kidney diseases. So our role in healthcare is mainly to try to prevent kidney diseases before they progress to renal failure. And in those patients who do eventually end up with renal failure, to provide renal replacement therapy and work placing support transplants. We also provide supportive care for other colleagues in other specialties of medicine, surgery, and oncology. So that's basically what a nephrologist does.
Now, the World Health Organization says that chronic kidney disease should be actively addressed to meet the UN Sustainable Growth Target, and also to reduce premature mortality from non-communicable diseases by a third in 2030. So my question is, what is the cause of kidney problems, and how is Evercare creating awareness about kidney health?
Thank you very much. Kidney diseases, or what are the causes of kidney problems? Hypertension, very, very commonly. Globally, type 2 diabetes mellitus is the commonest cause of chronic kidney disease. And at Evercare, what we try to do is to people that are walking through our doors, we make sure that kidney screening is one of the first things that we do, so that we're able to pick people up early. As well, we offer a lot of basic screening packages for our different clients, and screening for kidney disease is one of the investigation that is present in all the different packages that we do have for our clients.
Now, I'm going to say this, right? I'm really glad that this comes at but this is the perfect time for this to have come in. And the reason for this is because I have a colleague, we were ex-buddies at uni, and I just found out that he died from kidney failure. Apparently he had COVID first, and then they thought that was what was the cause of it. And then after the COVID, he started to it was swelling, his stomach was swelling, was in pains, and they went to go check, and it turned out he had kidney issues. And then started having dialysis. When he called me, I didn't know what it was. I just thought, I said, I'm so sorry, what really happened? And then apparently the first week of last month he had died, and we didn't know about him. And he was just 35. Just really sad. And then it just takes me to my next question. The Nigerian Association of Nephrology stated in 2020 that about 20 million Nigerians have kidney disease. But what is the cause of this high number, and how is Evercare ensuring diagnosed patients are well treated? Okay,
so chronic kidney disease is something that is quite common, and that is why it's because the cause of kidney disease is also common in the environment. Hypertension is something that's actually very, very common in Nigeria, and untreated hypertension likely also destroys the kidneys and causes chronic kidney disease and kidney failure. Unfortunately, hypertension usually doesn't have any symptoms. And unfortunately, the kidneys too are actually very resilient. Many people don't have any symptoms of kidney disease until at least half of the function of both kidneys are gone before the first mild symptoms would appear. And noticeable symptoms will probably appear when the kidneys have already failed. Also, the poor health-seeking behavior amongst many Nigerians. People take pride in never having been to the hospital before, which isn't something to be proud of.
But we're so strong like a horse.
I've never been sick. I've never been to the hospital. Actually, it is when you're healthy that you need to visit the hospital. In fact, once you're 30, especially when you're above 40, you definitely need to go for these annual screening checks. They are too important. They help you to pick up condition like chronic kidney disease early, where intervention can prevent progression. And at Evercare, I keep saying that we have a lot of packages that people can take advantage of, so that they can do their annual screenings and pick up hypertension, diabetes, kidney disease before it becomes a problem.
But doctor, I mean, for my peculiar case with my ex-buddy from uni that just died at 35, it just brings me to my next question. I mean, are there any signs? Because I thought kidney disease was only for older people who drank too much beer or engaged in such, lifestyle. I thought that was it. But at 35, I have a call here. Let me see if I can take this call real quickly. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Can you turn down the volume of your radio, sir?
Okay, I've turned it down.
Yes, your name, where are you calling me from?
This is Sunday. I'm calling from Ojudu.
Your name is?
Tunde.
Tunde from Ojudu. Tunde, you're a first-time caller today. You've won yourself 10,000 naira worth of voucher, which you're going to use at Evercare for your first consultancy to consult a doctor there. But you can go ahead with your question.
Okay. Apart from dialysis, is there any other way one can prevent kidney issues? Prevention.
Prevention. All right.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. But I don't think dialysis is for prevention of kidney, though.
Yes,
but thank you,
good.
You can go ahead, sir.
Yes, so you're quite correct. Dialysis isn't for prevention of kidney disease. Dialysis is usually required when the kidneys are failed either temporarily or permanently, and they provide like an alternative for the non-functioning kidneys at that time. They do not in any way treat the kidneys. So the kidneys are supposed to filtering of waste products is one of the functions of the kidneys. When the kidneys cannot do that and waste products have actually accumulated in the patient, then the patient will need dialysis, which kind of filters the blood, removes some of the waste products, and returns clean blood back to the patient. Yes, so it isn't one of the ways to treat or prevent kidney disease. We usually want to prevent kidney disease before the person requires dialysis.
So let's get back to my question of me asking, what are the signs or symptoms? And I mean, young people, 35, it's too young to die from.
Yeah, definitely. So
failure.
for your friend, he probably had what we call acute kidney injury, meaning someone had a very severe illness that caused the kidneys to shut down, and the kidneys did not recover. So that's an unfortunate situation in that you can't really prevent that, or well, for now we can. So I would advise people to get their COVID vaccinations if we can, prevent severe illnesses. And when people have severe illnesses, they need to present to the hospital so that they get proper care. Your friend's case, he definitely probably would have gotten proper care, but sometimes, despite these, acute kidney injury can be very severe, and patients can develop kidney failure from there. But the focus of this topic is the chronic kidney disease that is actually preventable.
So what are the signs and symptoms, and for chronic disease, kidney disease?
Yeah, before we go to signs and symptoms, I must emphasize again that we don't want symptoms. Symptoms appear so late in the course of the illness. More than 50% of the function of both kidneys is gone by the time you start to have the first symptoms. So we don't want that. By the time symptoms start to appear, the kidneys are probably failing or just about to fail. So symptoms like swelling of the face, the legs, not producing enough urine, being tired all the time, having fatigue, very, very high blood pressure, passing foamy urine. These are some of the symptoms that could happen in patients with chronic kidney disease. But let me emphasize again, symptoms happen quite late. So it is screening. For people that have non-communicable diseases like hypertension and diabetes, it is actually very, very important to make sure that they see their doctor regularly and they receive proper treatments for these conditions. I forgot to mention, in this environment, taking over-the-counter medications, people just pop pills, analgesics, don't know what it is, and take so much and then damage their kidneys. Also about concussions. People drink a lot of. So I cannot really say that all about concussions are bad. It would be wrong for me to say that, but we don't know which ones.
But some are made with alcohol
exactly.
as well.
So some are made with alcohol, some are particularly toxic to kidney. You don't know what has been mixed together, and then people just consume all sorts. Yes, in this environment, we find that random or regular consumption of over-the-counter medications, especially analgesics, and about concussions are also things that also lead to kidney failure in this environment. And we should avoid them as much as possible.
As much as possible. You can call us up on 014489981 if you have any questions for our guests today. Again, 014489981. That is our telephone number. You can also send us a WhatsApp message to 0809-444-0981. Now, Doctor, whilst you were talking about, consumption of this traditional herbs, there's also this prevalence on social media where, like you said, consumption of drugs, type of things that you consume can also affect the kidney in the long run. There's also a fitness fad as well. You have there are different type. I'm talking intermittent fasting, slimming teas, which, my God, I don't know. But there's a doctor here. Those must be harmful as well.
Okay, so like I said, I really can't say that every product is harmful because I don't know every product out there. However, one should always be careful, be circumspect before you start consuming anything you don't know about. Do your research, and it's good to consult a doctor to find out whether anything that promises fast results usually
like rubbing that herb that you do on your it's not going to work.
You need to be wary.
I have a message here on WhatsApp. It's a message and it's a question. It says, apart from taking sufficient water daily, what other food, diet, natural remedies can prevent kidney stones? Natural remedy? We just talked about herbs.
Well, maybe what the person actually means by natural remedy is maybe natural food. So yes, healthy eating is good for everybody and it's good for the kidneys. So it's a balanced diet. Reduce salt consumption. Don't eat too much red meat. Vegetables are good. Drink enough water. And exercise. Try to keep your weight down. So those are basically things that we could do. And of course, screening. Appropriate screening for age is actually also very, very important. Very, very important.
Thank you so much, Doctor. We're going to go on a very short break now. And when we come back on the other side, I'll take more of your calls. Make sure to call us up here inside of the studio. Our telephone line is 014489981. Again, 014489981. Here's a chance for you to win 10,000 naira worth of voucher courtesy Evercare. This is Smooth Health on the Drive, brought to you by Evercare. Don't go anywhere.
This is Smooth Health on the Drive.
It's a global observation that helps raise people's
Smooth
awareness.
Health is powered by Evercare Hospital, Lekki, transforming healthcare in Nigeria. Smooth Health on the Drive.
It's a global observation that helps raise people's awareness.
Insightful tips and your health and wellness is an important part of your general well-being. Don't take it for granted. This simply means that there is no better time to take care of your health other than now.
And removing the barriers to the healthy lifestyle choices that we make every day.
Evercare Hospital Lekki presents Smooth Health, a program dedicated to share insightful tips and information to live in a healthier and happier life, featuring qualified and professionally trained medical personnel
Whose mission is to make the healthy choice the easy choice.
Tune in to Smooth 98.1 every Thursday at 5:15 p.m.
Smooth Health is powered by Evercare Hospital, Lekki, transforming healthcare in Nigeria.
This is Smooth Health on the Drive.
It's a global observation that helps raise people's
Smooth
awareness.
Health is powered by Evercare Hospital, Lekki, transforming healthcare in Nigeria.
You're welcome back. This is Smooth Health on the Drive. I have with me Dr. Muyideen. He's a consultant physician and nephrologist with Evercare, and he's here to talk to us a bit about kidney health and chronic kidney health. We have calls. You're going to take your calls real quickly. Let's see who this is. Hello, I lost you there. I am so sorry. Hello. Hello. That's a lady. Woohoo! Finally, how are you doing today? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, good evening. Your name, where are you calling me from?
My name is Rose. I'm calling from Badagry.
Rose from Badagry. Rose, go ahead with your question. You have any question for our doctor here, Dr. Muyideen?
Yes, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
Too much intake of antibiotics. Does it cause kidney failure?
Too much. I mean, what? How would you describe too much? What is too much for you?
Like excessive taking of antibiotics.
Okay. Well, Dr. Muyideen, the floor is yours. Let's take one more question as well. Hello.
Hello,
good evening.
My mom said I should ask this question.
Your mom? Oh, well, say hi to your mom. And what's your name, sir?
My name is Tolani Ojelade.
Tolani. You're calling me from where, Tolani?
I'm calling you from Surulere.
Oh, hi. Okay, go ahead, Tolani. What's the question your mom asked you to ask us?
Sea salt or normal salt? Which one is better?
What? Clean? What?
Sea salt.
Sea salt or normal salt? Okay, which is better? Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Tolani, and happy holidays. Or happy weekend. Hello. Hi, good evening, ma'am. Your name, where are you calling me from, please?
My name is Fortune. I'm calling you from Festac.
Fortune from Festac. Fortune, go ahead, please.
Okay, so recently, just about, I think beginning of this year, I went for a scan and I was told I had a kidney stone. No pain, nothing, but I just want to say, is it harmful? I don't know. What am I supposed to do about it? Get it removed or something?
It's not painful, but you just had it, you were diagnosed with kidney stone.
Yeah, the scan spotted it, yes.
Yeah,
I had
okay.
a CT scan for something else and then it was reported I had that.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to answer your question shortly. Fortune, I'm going to take this last call. Hello, I lost you there. So we have kidney stones that's there, but she can't feel any pain, and she gets it operated. We also have, which is better, sea salt or the regular table salt? And then finally, too much antibiotics. Is it it's going to harm your kidney? Yes or no, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rose, for that question. Yes, so Rose is actually quite correct about antibiotics causing kidney disease. So I would say antibiotic use should always be under the directions of your doctor. So your doctor knows what to do, knows which antibiotics to give, and how to prevent those antibiotics from causing kidney disease. So brings me back to over-the-counter prescription, just going, buying anything you want and just popping those pills. So antibiotics are actually one of those things that can actually cause chronic kidney disease. Well, more likely acute kidney disease, but can progress to chronic kidney disease. So that's actually correct.
Then Tolani, sea salt or regular salt?
Sea salt is good, very good. In fact, regular salt, also not bad, but everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. So I don't work for the sea salt industry. So I can't say one is better than the other. However, I'll just say that yes, whichever you use, moderation is key. Moderation is key.
And then for Fortune, have kidney stone and just find it in the...
Yes, kidney stone, she needs to see a doctor. Because there's management, so it will depend on many things, the size, location. There's just a lot to go into about that. But she'll see a doctor and then she will get the best advice on what to do for the kidney stones.
I have a message here. This is Emmanuel from Ikeja. It goes, good evening, Smooth FM. I have recently become aware of a condition called kidney agenesis. What's that? Kidney agenesis.
Yes.
And it goes, what can the good doctor tell us about this condition? And what are the health risks or precautions? I must warn you, our listeners here,
wow.
Like they always come
like
through.
I'm sitting for an exam or something like that.
They always come through. Well, go ahead, good doctor.
Okay, so kidney agenesis just means when the kidney doesn't develop. Usually it's a childhood thing, so it's from birth. So kidneys are supposed to develop and mature as the person is growing up, but due to some genetic disorders or sometimes a kidney may not develop. So if it affects one kidney and the other kidney is fine, then the person probably wouldn't know. It may just be discovered on screening or testing for another illness. But if it affects both kidneys, then that person will present with renal failure quite early in childhood.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, this one is Ali from Apapa. He goes, I drink a lot of water even when I'm not thirsty. Of course, because they say it's one of those things one need to do to avoid kidney issue. But I realize that when I pee, there's always an inventory. There's always a drop that's... I can't even read this out there because, Ali, you're being very, I don't know. I mean, you're describing a pee for me, but there's this one drop that's involuntary. And he's asking, that's when I'm done. Could that be a sign of too much drinking of water for having excess pee that needs to drop off? Ali, or is it a sign of weakened bladder? You should see our guest's face in the studio. She's like, why?
Okay, so thank you very much, Ali, for that question. So there's this thing about drinking water to actually prevent kidney. So it's good to drink water, but you have to be careful with the amount of water you do drink. So you should drink enough water that you're not thirsty. So generally for adults, we'll say about 3 liters of water a day is sufficient. So you don't need to drink 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 liters of water just because just keep yourself hydrated, yes. And so that you're not thirsty all the time.
So you're not thirsty all the time. But can you overdo it with water?
Yes, you can overdo it with water. Everything. So drinking a lot of water also comes let me not say a lot. So that the guests don't misunderstand me. Drinking water that you're well hydrated, it's very good. However, drinking too much water. So let me put a figure so that I'm not misunderstood. So let's say 10 liters of water when maybe you're not losing water. So some people may have diarrhea or may have maybe diabetes and they're peeing a lot and they need to replace that amount of fluid that they're losing. So for someone that is not losing fluids from any unnatural or any source to be drinking so much water a day, could actually be problematic.
All right. So exercise a lot, and if you're exercising and sweating a lot, then you can be drinking a lot
more
of water.
Exactly.
All right, let's get back into our questions here, Doctor. You're most welcome. You can be part of the show and send us a WhatsApp message to 0809-444-0981. Again, 0809-444-0981. You can also call us up here on the show on 0144899981. So, Doctor,
yes, ma'am.
Besides every other question here, are there foods that we need to avoid, in keeping, I know you've said salt and, drugs, but what about food? Are there some food that we need to stay away from to keep our kidney healthy?
So, any food that is natural is good. So, your regular food, it's all fine. Stay away from processed food. So anything that has to be processed, of course, comes with red meat too. So red meat, any animal that works on fours.
I'm a proud carnivorous. You shouldn't do this to me.
Now, I'm not saying don't take red meat. I'm only saying, you in moderation. In moderation. Fish is very good. Not better to grill, boil than fry. You should avoid consuming a lot of oil. Some tribes, especially the one I belong to, we like our stew swimming in oil.
I mean, we have animals. We enjoy it, man.
But natural food, it's good. Avoid processed foods generally.
Have a call here. Let's see who this is. Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Please, ma'am, can you turn down the volume of your radio set, please?
Okay, sure.
Oh my God, my ears. Your name, where are you calling me from, please?
I'm calling you from VI.
And your name is?
Erica.
Erica from VI. Your radio is still high. I can still hear myself. But go ahead. I'm sure you have a question for Dr. Muyideen.
Is it better now?
Much better.
Yeah. Okay, I need to find out. Is it better to stay off completely from the regular salt? Because I know that he has just spoken about sea salt, but there are different salts out there. There's lemon salt, there is the pink salt, there are different types of salt, and then there are some seasonings that come with salt already. So is it better is it better for one to stick to the seasonings that come with salt and then stay away from including salt in diet? Or what particular salt out there on the shelf can one use that would not, spike the threat of any kidney issues? Because I know that the regular salt has a higher risk, that I know, but then which other salt out there would I know he has spoken about moderation, but which one is going to keep one away from more danger? This is my concern, Erica, thank you for this program. I think this is very, very, very good.
Thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate your call, and thank you for the praise or comment, I would say. About regular salt, which salt is good?
Thank you, Erica. So I realized I have to clarify my comment about salt. So salt is excessive salt consumption is associated with hypertension, and hypertension is the commonest cause of chronic kidney disease in this environment. So that is the link.
Okay, so salt, hypertension to chronic kidney disease.
Yes, so that's the link. Now, you just have to realize that seasoning, salts, whatever you call it, is all salts. So when I say moderation, so if you are using one salt and then you add another seasoning and then you add another cube somewhere, then that is a lot of salt. So it doesn't matter which one you use, just moderation is key. Is key. So I can't say choose one salt over the other, but whichever you use, moderation is key. So seasoning, regular salts, just know that they are all salt. And if it's possible, avoid combining multiple. So that because the more you combine, the more likely you are using a lot of salt. Yes. So whichever one you prefer, but moderation is key.
We have more messages here on WhatsApp. This is already didn't leave your name though, but I'm sure this one will get us laughing. He says, "Hello, I have pains below my ribs. I do drink aphrodisiac herbs often. Could this lead to kidney failure or stones? You see, this is what I said. I said, they advertise this on Instagram, on Facebook. It's everywhere. And he probably might be one of those consumers and patronizers who patronizes online business. I'm not shading you. I mean, whichever you do, it's your business. Well, doctor.
Yes, we've said it so many times. Avoid. Try to. I can't say all are bad. However, we wouldn't know which ones can cause you to have chronic kidney disease or chronic failure, and this isn't something you want to have. Yes.
Now, this next question is from Uche from Ikpaja. It goes, I learned that urea, is that what's called, and creatine levels are indicators of renal failure. So what happens if the urea level is low, but creatine level is high? Thanks. Do we still consider this as a possible renal problem?
Yes, because creatinine is a more sensitive marker.
So it's creatinine.
Yeah,
because there's creatine as well, which bodybuilders drink.
There's creatine. But creatinine is usually produced by your muscle cells. It's produced by other cells in the body too. So, and it's usually filtered by the kidneys. So the level of creatinine gives us an indication of the function of your kidneys. It's the most sensitive natural marker that we have, and that's what we use to measure. But like I said, see your doctor and then have all these things discussed.
This brings me to my next question, and I'm just asking this question out of the fly because of this particular question from Uche, and it's for bodybuilders and many fitness folks who drink, creatine. There's so many of these supplements that they drink as well to help aid bodybuilding and to build mass over time. There must be some kind of, is there no implications on your kidney in the long run for this medicine, for this supplements?
So in terms of body mass, there's usually an healthy body mass for everyone. And for people who are bodybuilding, I would always advise they do it under the guidance of a trained person who has been trained and knows what advice to give and knows what ways or what build is best for a particular individual, because we're all different. So that would I would just advise. We're
pretty much out of time here, but doctor, this next question is going to tie to Adekola's question. That was him with the aphrodisiac drugs there. He was is asking, please, can the doctor give us price for kidney screening and time at the Evercare hospital? And this ties me to my last question. When is it too late to detect a kidney problem, and what leads to kidney failure? Plus,